Alright. YouTube stream is up as well. Sorry about that, guys. The weather just got really bad from like one moment to the other. So the internet kinda died there. Looks like it's over now. Okay. Right, so yeah, I think the last thing I want to do is move this apex a tiny bit. Probably this much should be fine, I hope. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's probably gonna work. Let's see it from this checkpoint again. What do you mean, Linda? Yo, drives. How's it going, man? No Honda. Yep, the spin finally works in the... I think, I hope at least. Like the gap is there, you know, you could maybe make some no spin happen, but should be okay. Like this gap is quite huge, you know, it could... Oh. Yeah, I've been good drives. Still I've managed to beat DeepSlip, but yeah, taking it a bit easier now. Only doing one attempt every stream now. The problem is this. Kinda get too much angle right there. Yeah, we had some issues. The weather just got really bad. All of a sudden was raining like crazy for like a couple minutes. Now it's all good once again. So it looks like the main issue is just that this uphill is giving us too much angle. So yeah, I'm not sure what else I could be doing right there. Except to just convince myself that it's fine. Which, you know, it technically is. I mean, right there it worked pretty well. Only if you go like super tight around this apex, then it works pretty well, it looks like. I don't know if I can keep it. I mean, this is so hard, bro. Yeah. Spindurance is difficult, yeah, pretty much. Like usually I can kind of just fix it by moving the apex a tiny bit, but this one is already like very fast if you try to no spin it like this, you know. It's not faster, so I don't think so, but maybe it is faster. If it is faster, then maybe we can scrap that whole thing anyways. Like this, right? That looks pretty close. I might have to time it just to make sure it's lower. Let's say I put a checkpoint there, then I compare from like this CP right here. Now this. Hmm. 7.5. I mean, this line just... this line is not... Can't really spin with that kind of approach anyways. I have to go with a different respawn. Okay, now let's try with this respawn, see if we can get faster than 7.5. Does look very fast, doesn't it? Yeah, no, I don't think it's faster. Like, this is a really good approach for a spin line and be just a little bit slower. So yeah, that's a little rip. This uphill is just... this uphill spin is just not gonna work out. Unfortunate. Let's try to think of something else. Maybe just like get teeny tiny uphill. just know somewhere else to punch no spin line a little bit. Like what I could do is maybe go like this. No, that wouldn't make a difference. I mean, even with the no spin, you're still going like really close to that apex. That's not like the only line difference really is that you're going up early, I guess. Like the spin is more around like this, while the no spin kind of is more direct. So like that would I'll just change this, it's fine. See what kind of pills we can use instead. This one is pretty much the same, but maybe it's different enough. I'll be very surprised if this is any different. Ooh, it actually feels a lot different, hold up. I actually get some airtime now, which makes it easier, surprisingly. That little bit of airtime actually does make it easier. Huh. Interesting. I like, it doesn't really solve the problem. But now that the spin is easier, we can make the apexes harder. Yeah, exactly my fault, Linda, yeah. Like now we can probably get rid of this. Move this apex back where it was originally. Right here. Then this one I'm just gonna leave. You can see the gap already is significantly smaller. Oh. Okay. These apex are already insanely close. The only one that I can move a little bit is that one right there, maybe. Here we can have a direct comparison because with this approach we can do both lines in a way. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. I think one more apex is gonna make this no spin line harder is if I add this apex right here that I haven't added yet. Because with the spin line, we're like ice sliding way earlier, right? With the no spin line, we're kind of starting this ice slide very late, so we're gonna have a harder time getting around this apex. I think that's what we were missing. Move it like here. That should be fine. Now if we do the no spin line, we're in big trouble. It's gonna be much harder to get around that now. We can still do it, but it's slow. Okay. It is still ass though, let's be real. Let's try another uphill. Let's try this one maybe. Maybe we can find some... Maybe you just gotta go steeper. I don't know. Honestly, this is not that crazy of an idea. Yeah. This works. For some weird reason, but we're gonna drop the gears a lot here. With this you kinda get the slide out every time, but doesn't matter because we're getting it every time, right? So it's whatever. Okay. The second part of floor 10 bowl, does the sand play a part in how you slide or just slow you down? I mean, it's kind of multi-purpose in a way. It's like if you just kind of take a tight line around the downhill, right, on the sand downhill, you get like a pretty optimal speed for the next part, right? But you can also kind of use that sand to kind of boost you a little bit into the ice slide. It's not needed, but you can do it. If it like makes it easier for you. Let's try this placement again. Okay, hold up. What if we go downhill on the other side now? Is that crazy? I mean, it would make sense, no? It would make sense to go like this and then kinda do that and then do the spin. That is so weird, but it works. Now the gear drop doesn't even matter anymore. You just gotta be careful that you don't fly out of this. Oh god, that's weird. You still kind of want to get grip on top, I guess. You can also kind of just... I don't know. If we do this downhill, maybe. What if we invert it now? We do this one on this side. We do the steep one on the way down. Oh, that's terrible. Well, that sort of works, no? Is the context just format on the map? It's... I can see it says spindle 2 up here, right? There's already a spindle 1, which is very similar to this. It's basically just trying to squeeze as many spins into an endurance map as possible. I remember that map, sick. For hunting, yeah, it's... Main challenge is gonna be just to get like a clean run that hits like all the spins. That's gonna be the main challenge, I think. Okay. This sort of works. I had another idea. What if we do this one? And then, so we don't fly off completely, we do this downhill on the other side. Let's see. Let's go back. The one ice, only ice that spin was pretty cool. That one, that Bunda Downhill. That's pretty cool. Could kind of force like a slide out spin in a way. If I just move this apex like like really close, you know. Could force a slide out spin. Maybe I'll just do that. Could be cool. Like right here somewhere. Yeah, like there's no way you like do the spin and you keep grip on the uphill. Okay, right there I did it. Oh fuck. Okay. This is such a good issue. I kind of want people to kind of just do this, you know? That can work. Just need this down instead, probably. Just move this apex even closer again. Yeah, that totally works. Like, this should be a guaranteed good drop, hopefully. I don't know. Yeah, I'm cool with that one. It's something different, you know. Like, you're not used to oversliding before a spin. That's usually not what you do, but here you have to, and looks like you can still keep third. Okay. And now what if we just have a flat, something flat up here? Surely not. Surely you cannot keep the gear now. This is also still something to worry about, you know. Yeah, this is quite fast, isn't it? Oh. Is it faster than this though, is the question. I mean, can easily move this one a little bit further to the left, that's no problem. It's like this one more meter here, and this one more meter this way. Look how much tinier the gap got now from these two tiny adjustments. Just became so much more difficult because of it. The spin should still work the exact same way, hopefully. Okay, how the fuck am I keeping third gear now? All this. What the fuck? That's pretty crazy. Okay, just to make sure no spin is not faster here, let me just move it another meter for both. Like this. Okay. Is this the way? Yeah, this is the way. I think this is the way. Like there's absolutely zero chance you can keep second gear out of this. No chance. Just need to move that apex a little bit better. Like this might be fine already, you know. The way it is right now. Yeah, that's perfect. Wow. Now we just need an apex up here. Something. Okay, what can that be? Like I was thinking we just transition that into an instant gear 2 ground spin. You know? Maybe bob entry ground spin, like we have it up here. That could be cool. Like we're slow enough to also make this one happen. The same one that we have up here, kinda, right? I love that kind of gear 2 spin. Absolutely love that one. So it'd be like this. One block later though. So like around here, but that feels like gear 3 territory though. That feels like gear 3 right there. Maybe not. It works surprisingly well, wow. Yeah, damn. Okay, love that. Maybe we can no, we can't afford that, that's too much. Just maybe a tiny, like this one, yeah. This is probably perfect. Yeah. Okay. Works absolutely beautifully. Then we can transition that into a wall ride maybe. Then the wall ride, we do a little ice side on the wall ride, and then we kinda spin downwards. Well, you'll see, you'll see. Not this one, but probably this. Yeah, and then wall ride. Maybe we have like actual like big wall ride like this. I think we can't go one more block up, right? Yeah, that's good. If you're isolating, we can probably even do this. But let's try this first though. Okay. Checkpoint for testing. Okay. Oh my god, that's sick. Then a 180 out of that one. Oh my god. Bro. Maybe we actually have a quarter pipe landing to get a bit more airtime in there. Like this. Could also be cool. Yeah. This is like pretty much the exact same thing I did on another map though. Like I already did this exact same thing, I just realized. I'm talking like block for block exact same feature. Let me find it real quick. Spin maps. Where is it? This is original spin mill, by the way. This one. Found it. This is such an old map, holy shit. But here you can see it. Okay. Respawns don't work anymore, whatever. This is actually quite a cool idea that I had here. You've come from this side, right? There's nothing. You can just jump, do 180, plastic bounce. But after the plastic bounce, you have this wall. It's only visible from like one side. It's pretty cool. Only downside is that there's no collision, of course. Because otherwise you would get like a small bug if you drove through it from this side. Yeah, this is pretty much the same thing. Wait. Wait, what? How does this work? Spin there. You do ice slide, right? Wait, what? I probably just don't have the speed, to be honest. Yeah, now I have more speed, right? It should work better. Bro. Oh my god, dude. What? Bro, why can't I not spin anymore? What is happening? I'm too fast, bro. Even though I don't even carry speed from the plastic bounce. I think this is sort of what you're supposed to do, but let me try with the plastic ones. I think then I'll also remember the... Let me just play the whole map, whatever. Surely I'll just remember it. No, I don't. You're not supposed to spin there, I don't think. You're just supposed to spin there and then I slide and spin right there again, yeah. That's how you do it. Here the Cam 2 Dingsbums actually works pretty well. Okay, I kind of fucked it up right there. Maybe it was just fucking trash. And I remember this just being way cooler than it actually was. Like, how the fuck am I stand at 180, bro? That makes no sense. Oh wait, that's it, I think. Yeah, this makes so much more sense. Okay. Damn. Yeah, because I mean, there's always a spin sign. A spin sign for this spin. But here, just, you know, I should just do what the arrow says. If we go by the arrow, then yeah, this is would make much more sense. We just do what the arrow says. This last spin is quite sick, by the way. You spin into the risky fin, basically. It was so cool. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm actually not doing the same thing. That's good. We're doing something else. Doing something else. That's good. Wait, this... Wait, that's this loading screen that we just had, guys. Do you guys see the blue and green dots right there? I think someone might have taken a screenshot while the car was turtled. Or am I tripping? So if you turtle your car and you have like this plugin. Let me try to turtle my car real quick. Bruh. Bruh. Yeah, these dots, right? And then the screenshot is like taken from like here. The car lies somewhere on the roof of the DeepSlip 2, right? I don't know, maybe I was just seeing things. Yeah, let's... This one is broken or not. Wait, why am I not sliding out? I know. Yeah, I'm also more of a fan of the curved part. Let's get that back. I'm gonna try this one as well though. Maybe this is good for some reason. Oh, that's too bumpy in it. I also haven't tried this yet. Raw. That's almost like a completely normal ground spin now, which is also pretty cool, I guess. Interesting. Can I make this less punishing somehow by like adding a quarter pipe here or something? Or is it just gonna be terribly unsmooth now? Ooh. That's decent actually, wow. Yeah, it just helps a little bit so you don't clip all the time. It's beautiful. I like that. What about this one? Oh, it's just same solution but more bumpy. What about this one? Hold up. Is that bumpy at all? Okay, this. Okay, last thing, I'm gonna try this. Like in theory, this is less bumpy, right? In theory, man, it's already like not bumpy at all, so it's whatever. This just feels right, you know. I wanna try the low one more time though. I wanna try the different heights a little bit more before I decide. The one lower is out of the question, right? Yeah, I think this is the way, I think. Alright, moving on. Yeah. To this, and then hopefully we don't hit our heads here. Hopefully. Yeah, I think this can work. Will be a little bit of a speed check, I guess. That's all right. So we just put the downhill here, I guess. Let's see. Ooh. That's kind of tough. Oh my god. I just see it, you know, the vision is just there, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, there is a way to make this not so much of a speed check though, or a line check rather. just go like this and then like that. No. Unless this is fine, but I don't think it is. Is it? In that case, this is better anyways. Yeah, no. I think all I need is just add the missing apex, you know? But why is it not working anymore now? Wait, no, it is. I'm just having the wrong downhill. Okay, but with this one, it should be smoother, right? Like the landing already was pretty smooth, but with this one, it should be even smoother. Let's also add the missing apex I was talking about. Which just, yeah, is this enough? I don't think so. Should be fine, I think. Ah, if only that wasn't difficult, you know. No, I really want to avoid stuff like this that requires like a specific speed, specific angle. Because right now it's all kind of just drivable. And the spins are more like just a way to get through the map faster, you know. Kinda wanna keep it that way. Yeah, just doing the spins is hard enough. So if you fuck them up, I don't wanna punish you too much. I just wanna make sure you're slower. And that's it. Okay, now what if we add a quarter pipe? Or this maybe? And then we land here or something? I don't know. Virtual love this map. Yeah, I don't know. I never played Spinhell 1, so I'm not sure. Maybe after DeepSlip here. We might wanna try Spinhell. The original Spinhell. Low spins, oh, but does it low spins this much though, is the question. Oh, I don't remember the last time I slid out there, that's crazy. Damn, I was about to say there's no way that keeps the gear. Slide out here as well, yeah. Yeah, that's a good part about this map. Even if you fuck up, you can just kind of keep going and... yeah, it's hard to get back in the flow, but... yeah, you can keep trying at least. Okay. Now what? I haven't tried this block yet, actually. Hold up. What does this one do? Yeah, hold up. Just kind of add this block here. And then this one, and we flip out here onto something flat maybe. This can work. But I also think it's gonna be much easier to get into gear 3 that way. Okay, we could have a quarter pipe jump spin for the finish. Yeah, after this part I should probably think about the finish. For this map I should kind of make a sign that just says spin everywhere. And so spin here. Just a big sign at the start that says spin everywhere, and then everything should be clear, right? So I mean, in this map, if you're ever no spinning something, you're doing it wrong, right? Don't even have to think about, like, don't even have to think about the strats you do. Okay, so can I actually do a quarter pipe jump here? Maybe not a quarter pipe jump, but rather a quarter pipe spin. That kinda intersects with this part, which I can't do. Oh, I could also do a spin that kind of collects a checkpoint up here. And then sort of go straight back down. Goodbye, Haku. So kind of like this, right? I kind of want to have a better, like, something else than just a checkpoint up here to make you go up this. Maybe a plastic bounce, actually. That could be interesting. Plastic bounce, like right here, could be interesting. Oh my god, I'm actually insane at this. Never mind. Yeah. Oh. I don't know, let's just do this, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty good, no? I feel like this apex is still too low. It's kind of the higher you go, the better your line is for the next part, no? It's at least what it feels like. That totally works. Right. So I can't put another quarter pipe here, right? No, I could put another quarter pipe here. I totally could. But I think I'll put this one anyways. And then the spin, the 180 spin, that's gonna be next. Yeah, it's just gonna be here. Off the triangle. This is the eyesight angle you have. I think this is gonna work. Yeah, totally works. Ah, the gear though. Yeah. If you don't get a good plastic bones, you're gonna start the next ice set in gear 2, like right here, and then so you're kind of forced to like rotate less into the plastic bones to get a better gear shift. And then you just end up in the hole. Okay. So we can't have the hole. Got it. Just do this, right? That should fix it, no? Yeah, kinda does. Does kind of fix it. Still think it's better if the plastic bounce is just a little bit higher though. Just a little bit higher. Just like 4 meters maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Then all we need to connect these blocks is the black beam. It should be shown. Yeah, that's so much better, come on. Still, if you rotate too fast, you get that gear up in the middle of the ice slides. Still. Maybe it just doesn't matter. Like, even if you get the gear up mid ice slide, it's still fine, right? Just a little bit slower. Maybe I just don't care. If you have a good ice slide up to the plastic bounce, good SD, you hit late, you barely avoid this ramp right here. You're still chilling big time. Maybe I can even remove this, like this obstacle here, by using this block maybe away. Yeah, actually that fixes it well. Damn. That totally fixes the problem. So you just kinda wanna start an early ice slide, low angle ice slide up to the plastic bounce, and then can... Did I just keep third gear? Wait. No, you always drop into first for a second. Okay, great. In that case, I think I can bring back the hole and kind of force this line. That's amazing. All right. I think it's time for for the finale of the map. What do we do for the finale? Let's just do a classic 180 spin first, and then we decide. Like this sort of triangle. What do you even call it? the jump off. Like usually lines up pretty well with this kind of landing. So yeah, let's see. I'll put like this. Should be good to go. We also have the checkpoints up on the plastic bones. Very important. I don't need this one, do I? Yeah. Okay, this checkpoint I just figure out the final placement, so why not? So all the other checkpoints are kind of temporary anyways, right? This one I might as well figure out the final placement. I don't know. Crap. Wait. How does he do that? This maybe? Oh, wait, it's one up there. Wow. What's... Okay, surely. Okay, I'm not even like bugging out really. Okay, shame. Wow. I think one thing that I'm missing still is the second apex for this spin, no? I mean, can I not just go like this? Yeah, I absolutely can. Yeah, no, I still need that apex there. Probably like somewhere around here. That's actually pretty good. Damn. No. Well, that checkpoint is not that good either. Let me just move this entire thing. Don't need a second plastic block next to it. I just need to move the plastic block a little bit further to the right. Like that. There we go. This one I'll just put like here. Yeah. Perfection, okay, nice. But Loki, this ice side needs to be a bit longer, no? Like we're just instantly don't even have time to properly build up speed here. This is so early, it's awkward. So I think I'll put like here or something. Right. Then landing like this mirror probably makes more sense. Right? I think this is the way, I think. Yeah, it is. Not I wanna find something better. Like, what if I have tiny little ramp here? Is that gonna make it any better? Raw. So just landing. That's pretty good. Not good enough though, not good enough. What if I change this block? Hello TBL, welcome. Let's try this. It's probably gonna be like the exact same, yeah. That's no difference there. Alright. Still got this option available. Let's see. Yeah. There's like such little airtime now that a 360 makes like so much more sense, you know. So if you wanna make just the 180, then we need some airtime to properly rotate and properly cancel the rotation. So if we just go one block lower, and what if? That's decent. Okay. I like that. That's probably good apex, right? Might, probably needs to be like right in the middle. Right here. It's probably a good spot. Okay. That works. Might need something in here though that indicates the proper line. I need a proper turn here, you know? Maybe this is the way. No, it can't be. No. It's weird. I think this might be it. Then a full block here. We're going like way around that, so oh my god, landing back, really? Thought those were like not really a thing with these blocks. Guess they are. Oh god. Right. So you can put a hole here, that would make more sense, I guess. Or just nothing at all. Yeah, that's the way to go, I think. The hole was fine. The hole was just fine. Oh, this all just does not line up, man. Because I want the late hits. I want the late plastic hits so I can ice that up with a low angle, right? In order to get like the early down gear up in the downhill, right? Then this apex is like way over there. There's no way I can hit it. Okay, this was good somehow. I don't know how. It's good again. What? Why is it working now? Bro. You know, like every time I do get an early gear shift, the apex does kind of line up, no? Right there I got the late gear shift and just jumped way too far left. Late gear shift, way too far left. Early gear shift. Perfect, almost perfect apex. I think the problem is the amount of speed I get out of the plastic bounce just kind of depends on how much I ice slide before it. Like if I hit like this, I'm gonna get the late shift, right? If I now hit like this, it's much better, right? I don't know if I want that, because if you are a bit too extreme with it, this happens, right? I don't want that. Okay, whatever. We'll worry about it later. Now it's Ice of the Week time already. In 3 minutes. If you wanna join, you just go to this club right here, Ice of the Week. And you join this room right here. Yep. We're playing. Last week's map I really liked, but we got kind of scammed, didn't we? Like I fucked up this jump on the round, and then when I respawned, I got get 0 on the landing. That's why I went out. Because otherwise, even if I respawned, I would have been fine, you know. But yeah, today's map, what do we have? Let's see. You got a map by Leonard and Tag, okay. It's called Even in Arcadium. Looks awesome. What do we see? See some third gear ice slides around the hole here. Down there, yeah. Looks interesting. I'm excited. Lobby fetch. So condition the alt tab and won't hear Discord sounds. Did I make? I didn't hear any. This first landing is also so weird. Oh wait, look at that! Look at that! I didn't notice that last week, but apparently, if you look at the gear thingy very close, you can see it like shifts down into a second for just a split moment right here at the landing. So it looks like you're just getting a random slide out, but actually you're just shifting down for like a split second. It's so weird. Let's get ready. What do we got in here? Any new names perhaps? Okay. He is playing, let's go. Never heard of this guy. The Odin Fury. Also this guy, Xantios. Alright, we got some new names. Damn. This looks even better than in the thumbnail. Damn. Alright. Sick. It looks like they're using a bunch of custom items, but actually it's all vanilla, I think. If you look closely, you can kind of see that like these arches is all like plastic. These flowers are all plastic blocks. These buildings all made out of plastic blocks. Super sick. This building made out of poles, some pipes. Like this kind of scenery, if you just look at it from above, it looks just like a map of custom items. It's kind of crazy. Go up here. The finish. Okay. Okay, there we go. First cleanish run. Also, like, the fog is such a good idea on this map, because it doesn't... It makes the stuff in the background, you know... It makes it look so much better, because otherwise you would kind of notice the details of the after all the vanilla blocks much better, and you could kind of see how it's like pieced together and shit. But with the fog, you kind of don't notice it as much. Okay, 43.4 on the no respawn timer. That's a good run. 42, 43.3, okay. 42, probably doable for me. And okay, wow, even better. That didn't feel better, but it was interesting. Wow, we're kind of consistent actually. I would not be surprised if Yeah, the top guys are driving like mid 42s already. Oh, so close. Oh, that was fast start right there. Okay, that was a little bit of a safer round and still 0.2. Okay, wow. Not bad. Okay. Consistent. Oh, that's a line. Beautifully around the poles, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, tag. Bro, this is one of the best vanilla scenery maps I've ever seen, man. This is crazy good. And the fog is such a good addition too, because it like makes yeah, Like, it makes all the stuff in the background look way more natural, you know? You can't see don't really see that it's just all pieced together, you know? It's really neat. Ah, damn, you got that. Like this. Oh, nice respawn. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see where my pace is at against the other guys. What is that line, bro? Respawn doesn't make it much better now, does it? Okay, only 42.9. Okay, that's actually doable, kinda. Okay, let me just quickly grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Damn, well. 42.69. Wow. 5 people draw 42s. That's wild. Ah, terrible. Yo, Ace. Why do you drive at 0.5? Bro, come on. Why is it 0.5, man? What even is that? Okay. But what am I doing? That is just god awful right there. Just try to survive this round. Oh my god, what happened to my lines, bro? Thought I had something going in the warm-up, but I just all forgot everything, it looks like. Jesus. Yeah, I saw there were some really good double responses with every checkpoint, or just some of them. Okay, 0.2, not bad. Yeah, why is Wudo driving with the vibe tag? What is that? Okay, but safe. Wait, and since when is Tunate part of Obsidian? Ay, ay, ay. Wow, my pace was so ass I went out without even crashing. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Maybe it's too easy for me. I'm not about that precise driving and shit. Alright. Let's watch these guys. Someone went like super wide. Was even drive with the car scam room. Tail crap. Wait, there's another one driving with the vibes. Bro, Brown. Why? Why, huh? Okay, Budo versus Bran. And Bran goes out. Wow. Like, are they actually forming a vibe ice team or what? A bling, thank you for the phone. Appreciation. Why the heck did tail grab rename the tail crab? Oh, du Scheiße. Oh, he's kind of a last. Oh. Oh, was that Voodoo that crap? Yeah, that was Voodoo. Even Mitra overtake. Mitra might actually have a chance now. Yep. Overtaking, was that Sake? I think that was Sake. Yeah. Let's see up ahead. Symptom. About to drive a nice time. Yeah, 0.6. Really good. Tail crabs somehow still in. I don't know how that's possible, but he's still in. He might even stay in this round as got a big crash by Symptom. Catgirl might overtake though for that last spot. Swearing, oh, we gotta slide out. Who slid out there? That was Henry. GG. Tail crab staying in yet another round. Damn. How does he do it? I guess pace is as bad as mine, pretty much. So lock it in though. I mean, no one is crashing up ahead. Oh, there's one crash. Was that Teuflom? I think that might have been Teuflom. No, that was Seeds. Seeds would escape the crash, but tail grab. Yeah, he can't save himself there. Go into a single top 10. was a really close fight. No one crashing. Oh my god. Oh, Higo. It's super wide there, it's gonna have a lot of speed. Comes right back. Bonario versus nobody, he's out. Unfortunate. Now it's actually about pace for once. That's crazy. Don't see that. Don't see it that much in Ice the Week. That people go out that early just because they get outpaced. But that's what's happening right now. Okay, cat girl with the crash. And that means everybody up ahead is just gonna brutally drive safe everything. Yeah. Look at this nice and safe line, especially Kurima. Not gonna risk anything. Yo, tail grab. GG's, man. Oh, Mika still drives a 0.5. Even though he literally could have driven a second slower. Would have been chilling. Mistakes was not fast enough. Yeah, same for me, kinda. I went out in the last quadruple elimination round. Burn croissant. Getting outpaced a little bit here. Comes back though, might overtake somebody. No, he won't. Croissant finishes in 8th. Oh, we got a crash by Shikurima. Not a bad crash by any means, but on this map is almost unrecoverable unless somebody makes a mistake. No, just some bad lines coming through from the people up ahead, but it's not gonna be enough for Shikurima to catch up. Wow, he drove a... What did he drive? A 0.3? Like a 43.3 with a crash? That's insane. Oh. That's... Okay, dude. He just DNFs. Fair enough. And leaves the game. Rip Destroyer. Crabs don't have tails. And clearly they do. Alright, top 5. Let's focus up here. Oh, that's a slide. That was that. That was the attack. Yeah. Attack with the Winter Cup car skin is gonna end up in 5th here. You can buy lobster tails at local supermarket. That's what is this? That's so cool actually. Just buying fresh seafood at the supermarket. I'm jealous, man. Can't have that when you're fucking landlocked. Right up for can slide log at the second win in a row. He's looking really fast on this one. God damn, look at him go. He's just zooming out of Mitra here. And Tigo. Twist on the back foot a little bit. Pretty much unrecoverable at this point. Needs to hope for somebody to mess up. That's just not gonna happen here. Oh my god, 0.4 by slide log, new world record. Damn! Okay. Top 3. Oh, Tigo insta DNF as well. Slylog actually has a chance now. Holy shit, and yeah, he just saves the shit out of this now. Fair enough. If someone DNF, so you might as well send it, to be fair. Like Mitra is doing. Yeah, Mitra is sending it. Look at that line. Beautiful. Not gonna be a new world record, but a 0.6. And here we go. Slide log in the final. Totally no way slide log pre-built. Yeah, no, totally no way. Okay, here we go. Ooh, slide log. What a guy. To keep it fair, he obviously froze on purpose. That is very respectable. Here's Mita the win since he pre-played. Fair enough. Nice sportsmanship there by slide log. GG. Okay, it's our daily DeepSlip run, and then I think I've only been live for 2.5 hours. I mean, you never know how long the runs last, you know, but I'll do some more mapping before we do our DeepSlip run of the day. I'll do some more mapping. Kinda wanna finish this route today. Alright, where are we at? This part right here, I'm not totally convinced about it yet. This is what we're working with. Yeah, let's just do a run through from the start to see like how much more route we need, sort of. This part is way too difficult, man. I don't know. Like every time I have a run going, this always ends here. It's a little bit annoying. Oh my... Stop! Bro, this part is so ass! Oh my... What? Why did I not just delete it 1,000 fucking times? Like, do I not see that this not works? Like, what am I doing, eh? Like, obviously it doesn't work. Why is it still here, man? So stupid. There we go. Bro. I just want to see how long the map is, roughly. Really? Okay. This run is alive. Oh, do it again. Okay, we're already 2 minutes. Nice. So, nothing. Do we just delete this part or what? This part is like so terrible. I mean, 99% of the time you're gonna drop your gear anyways. You just have to no spin that. So bad. I mean, it just does not work. I don't know. What? Makes no sense. Why does it just stop rotating for no reason? Bro, like, what even is that, man? Holy shit. Huh? Makes zero sense. Have to spin like so much earlier than you think. Things I can't move this apex either. Like, see this gap, you know? I can't just kind of go through there. It's like the only fourth gear part of the map too, so I kind of want to make sure it's good, you know? That just ain't that, man. Holy shit. That ain't it. I feel like if I just keep it flat, that's gonna work way better now. It's gonna be a nightmare connecting this back to what's after the fourth gear section. Okay, I got no choice at this point. Section is just that bad. Maybe I can actually just keep it flat and still even keep this 180 right there. Let's see. Doesn't this apex really need to be that far away? Why is it not spinning? It doesn't make sense. What is the issue? And I'm obviously too slow to do a fourth gear spin. Du Scheiße. There we go. Like if I were to no spin it, I mean, there's no way I'm gonna... Yeah, this apex can be way further than the right, no? Is that literally all we need to do? Just move that apex a tiny bit. Okay. Yeah, it just did not line up the way it was earlier. It still doesn't do it. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe I can... Wait. Yeah, let me try to bring back the way it was originally. The gap has gotten a lot bigger though. This spin is obviously forced, but now we can go tighter around here, and this is like so much easier to no spin now. So much faster. Yeah, you just have to adjust it with this apex, I guess. Yeah. Probably needs to be like up here or something. What do we do, man? There's just no way to make this any good. Okay, wait, that's a good line though. We can bring this back to the original position, which was here, just on grid, yeah. And then we can add another platform here. So was it actually just miscalculated? Is that all it was? Could be. Could honestly just be the case. Still that gap though. It still feels very much miscalculated in the line. No. Even further to the right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, then this apex can also just be way further on the right. Then we can probably lose one block here and move the entire map one block closer. That's probably the way to go here. Okay. This apex needs to be like here, I think. Then we just need like one more apex around here or something. Beautiful, wow. We might not even have to move it one block. Damn. The gap though, the gap, but it looks like we can move this way further to the left, so the gap should close a little bit more, hopefully. Like that. Yeah, now the gap is pretty much gone. Nice, okay, I think I fixed it. Holy shit. The question is, can I no spin this one again? Maybe with a different approach. Of the approach I have right now, definitely not. Oh, this wall is still way too much on the right, isn't it? Wait, but that's... no, that's where it was originally, though. It's still terrible, isn't it? Oh man. Let me just check if this first spin is no spinnable now that we moved. Yeah, that's the problem, you know. I just can't make it work, because as soon as I try to adjust the just apexes, so it's nicer to drive. It's just instantly no spinable. And there was a reason why this wall was like so far on the left. There was a reason for it. Obviously there was. And even if it's further on the left, it's still... Yeah, oh, this was doomed from the beginning. Ach du Scheiße. Like this is kind of the only way to force the spin. So if I put this apex literally an entire block to the right, to the left, I mean. It's the only way. And the only way is terrible, unfortunately. And I hate it, so gonna have to do something else. Ach du Scheiße. Closer to quarter pipe. Like at that point, we're talking about a wall of some sort, right? And people are just gonna ass bounce that shit. Ach, this sucks, man. Maybe we just stick with the original idea, which was 180 here into wall rides. Yeah, let's just do that. Fuck it. Let's do that. So much better. And then what do we do? We do this maybe. That's Interesting. It's just never gonna keep 4 of gears. It's still not too bad, I guess. To have like a wall somewhere here that you just have to spin over, something like that. Ah. Around. Pretty good, honestly. Thank you, Betak. Yeah, no idea I'm gonna do that, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so I can just do this, right? Maybe I want this one instead. Yeah, I like that. Maybe land in this kind of slope. Bullshit. Not a bad idea, honestly. Wow. I kinda just need to reconnect it like here. Wow. If I figure out a way to like reconnect it, which sounds impossible, then sure. Okay, let's see if this works. Just put a checkpoint up here for testing. Yeah. So this is way jump up way further here. I thought it was like there, but no. Yeah, that's fine though. Probably just need to put this one block lower and we're chilling. we're also rotated completely wrong for this kind of landing. Okay, I mean, what if I do just use this one? Then add some kind of triangle here, yeah. That lines up way better, actually. Yeah. That does just line up way better. Which means we can put this back up a block, hopefully. Okay. Now we should be good, surely. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Ah, nice. That is so much better. So much better. Holy shit, that's so much better. Nice. There. Okay. Let's figure out this apex now. I think I'll just put it like here. That should be good. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's too extreme. Should be like around here, I think. Yeah, beautiful. Oh my god. A little bit further up, actually. Even further, maybe. That is so good. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this for now, so it doesn't get in our way. Okay. I do kind of want to get back into 4th gear though, not gonna lie. Maybe do another booster here. Maybe that's what we need to do. If we do booster, then here, probably. farm. I said landing getting smoother now. The more backwards enter that spin, I think, the better my landing in a way. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, know what? Now what do we do? Oh wait, hold up. This is like lines up perfectly with this part, no? Except we have failure now. It's like this is kind of the same line that we have here, right? For this uphill spin. It's kind of the same line that we have right here. Except here we have 4th gear and here we have 3rd gear and we're slower. Maybe it's connectable still. I mean, I guess we try. We might need to recalculate a few things, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, moment of truth. Oh wait, it's... Oh fuck. We would need to mirror it. Yeah, ain't no way I'm mirroring the whole map, the whole rest of the map. That's not happening. Now, yes, this tool does exist, but it just doesn't work. As you can see, this is what it does. It's so dumb. Like, you have this tool here, apply symmetry, but it just straight up doesn't work. It's so dumb. At least not how you want it to work. It works sometimes if it like just happens to line up with how the tool works, but it's just almost never the case. In that case, I guess we get back into 4th gear somehow and make an actual proper 4th gear section, not just this one spin that we have here now. Ach du Scheiße. Okay, but that kind of... If we straighten out here now, wait for 4th gear with like a downhill or something, that kind of... That's not... That would like destroy the whole flow of the map, which is just... Yeah, always spinning, and then we just wait for 4th gear. Now we can't do that. We need to keep spinning somehow. How do we spin? And instead of dropping a gear, we gain a gear. Is there any way to do that? I don't know if there is. It would be cool if we can figure out a way. Okay, now what if we just 3rd gear spin into a booster? Kind of like we did here, but here it's like different because we're coming out of the dirt zoop. So we like kind of spin into this right here. There's no gap. I hope. So the most optimal way would be to just do this kinda, yeah. It just works, okay, nice. I mean, of course it just works, but I'm still surprised. Damn. It's actually good. Wow. Now I kind of just want to have a gear 4 or ground spin, just so we have one at least. Just so we have it. Wait, there's one problem though, no? If we keep spinning to the right now, this is like never gonna line up. Unless we just scrap this spin, this uphill spin, and just straight up connect it to this one. But it's also a spin still to the right. What? I know this is a full 360. I'm trolling. This one is a full 360. Like this. This one is just a 180. Like that, and you slide. Yeah, let's just keep mapping. Maybe we just do 180, a 4th gear 180 after the 360 or something, and then it would line up again. We'll see. We'll see what we do. We need a turn now, interesting turn. What about some bobsleigh? Why are they all downhill though? Why? Like finding the right bobsled block here is just impossible. Ach du Scheiße. Okay, this is where the uphills are at. Guess. Oh, but that's just way too long of an ice slide now. Really about to do that? Okay. So it would have to be on this side and then... Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Like, is this not just a perfect year foreground spinner there? It's just not just it. It kinda is, wow. Unexpected. Crazy. Wow. The fourth gear spin, the easy one now. Like, this just works. Like, what? Maybe because it's just not forced at all. I don't know. What's the problem here? Why are we sliding out? What is happening? Alright, that totally works. Never mind. Okay. Now I could still do the do 180 to the right. Hello guys. Thank you for the raid index. Thank you, thank you. How's the stream, man? That's good. Nice. Satel, thank you to follow. And also this other guy, thank you, thank you. Okay. I'm working on this like ice map or something. Let me just show you guys, but I gotta warn you, you might wanna prepare a bucket to puke into. Ah. Yeah, this is where I usually fuck up. Equinoxy Games Inspector, fingers for the falls. Appreciate you. But yeah, here, this part, it used to be connected to this part, but it kind of sucked, so I decided to change it. But it might still suck, honestly. So what you do now is, yeah, do like this 180, then go up here, go down there, take the booster, spin like that. Yeah, now I just gotta figure out a way to connect it back to the original route, which, yeah, goes up here. The entire map should be about 2 minutes long, and I think I'm almost there at this point. If I just connect the start of the rest of the map. Yeah. This part is kind of crazy. Okay, I got it terribly, but if you do it right, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, there we go. Ah. Yeah, this spin is like super rare, because usually you don't want to overslide on the spin, but here you do, you want to do that. Then another wall ride spin, another plasty bounce, and then somewhere down there is gonna be the finish. Yeah, what do you guys think? Does this seem playable or what? But obviously not, because it's not connected, but once it is connected, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm done with this for the day. I'll do my daily DeepSlip attempt Then we end stream, I think. Let's go. And yeah, I've still not finished this for some reason. I don't know how that's possible, but I still didn't do it. I failed on floor 18 like a week ago or something. Still didn't beat it somehow. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't... Wait, what? Where's my PB? Why does it not say PB, world record or anything? What is this? Huh. Oh wait, no, it works. Just need to reload. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go for one run, and if it dies, it dies, and we end stream. That's the plan. And every time we fall, we do 10 push-ups, by the way. Whoop, that's the wrong one. That's the one. Why is this? Wait, how is this possible? Oh. I thought there was a number behind that 70, but no, never mind. Let's reset the 70 to 0. I'm missing anything else? No, I think we're ready to go. Hello, Daniel. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter that we're RPBs on floor 18 or anything like that. It's not like we're making progress or anything. You say I already knew everything about the map before I started doing finish attempts, right? So unlike other players that get like higher and higher PBs, I'm not really making progress. I'm just gonna try to get that one run through that miraculously survives everything. I just cannot get it done. Okay, I already know everything about the map. I can't improve or something like that anymore. That's not a thing for me. That was almost it already right there. God damn. Okay. Didn't unbind my respawn button yet. Ay. Okay, we're good. Nice gear 1 climb. Let's go. Save it somehow. Okay. Not over yet, but we do have to do 10 push-ups for that one. Yeah, let's go. Alright, let's keep going. Okay. Scheiße. Yeah, rip. That was it for today's run, I guess. Floor 3, that's so far we got. Unlucky. Let's max out though for that terrible run. See if we can get to 40 again. PB. Oh, that was 41, I think. New PB. Nice. Still only gonna add 40 though, so I don't have to do math in the future. Okay, goodbye guys. I'm gonna raid you guys over to someone. I see somebody playing DeepSlip, I think. Yeah. No idea who it is, but they're playing DeepSlip, so we raid. Let's go. Okay, goodbye guys. I'll see you tomorrow.